Hey, shalom, shalom. This one started by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Yakakodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Salutations to all Rockians, pushing this word in sincerity and truth. This is your brother Yassad from the Trinidad GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp, bringing on to you another lesson willing to define Chief Spirit. And I was just reading back this scripture here with the plowman overtaking the reaper, and it's just gonna be so amazing because look at how much years Israel just being under captivity, always being the tail, being possessed by the Moabites. When you even reach the book of Judges, as the children of Israel gone off, is back into slavery. All nations possessed us, and hey, I'll bring out verification to prove that. It's saying the Bible's first Maccabees. Sorry, Believers 2 and 10. It say, what nation had not had a part in our kingdom and gotten of us spoils? And our ornaments are taken away of a free woman, she is become a bond slave. And behold, our sanctuary, even our beauty and our glory is laid waste, and the Gentiles have profaned it. And that is to show all nations had a part of us. We being a slave unto all these nations, and even up to now. But hey, through the power of Yahweh Hashem Shai, that is gonna stop. Because I'll go straight into the scripture, the Amos 9 and 13. It said, behold, the days come, said the Lord. So now this is the word of the Heavenly Father, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper. And think about it, for the past couple years, who was being the plowman? Look, just here, there was the transatlantic slave trade. They selling so-called Negroes, which are the China Israel, putting us up on auction blocks. We going and working in the tobacco factory, or in the picking cotton, all these things, we just constantly being the plowman. What Jake is known for, think about it, his skill. That is all Jake known for, his skill, And yet, even when we do have a skill, say Jake a plumbing, skill with plumbing or electrical or something, Jake always into some folly whereby he having himself down into some drugs, into some running down women, to keep Jake down. But we know that is all because we still under the curses up to this day. We still feel the curses, but soon all that will be uplifted. The same plowman, all the Israelites that working at KFC and mopping the floors and frying the chicken, all you that working in all these Chinese restaurants, all the Israelites. Soon you're going and take up that broom. I mean, it wouldn't happen like that, but I just be like, just thinking about it like this, You take up that broom and throw it on the ground and say, my days as slaving for you heathens are done, because the Heavenly Father says so. And I just said, but I know it wouldn't happen so, but all praises to Yahweh. Yeah, I mean, years upon years, that all we know, just being subjected to payments. Because Haggai chapter, I believe it's 5 or 6. Oh, 2 and no, sorry, 1 and 6. It say, verse 5. Now therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Ye have sown much. You're working 8 hours a day. Some even work 12. And you're bringing in little, because a lot of these jakes working in work that pay minimum wage, grocery work, restaurant work, just minimum wage. So you point out all them hours and time at work and bring in little. He eat, but he have not enough, because the prices of grocery and all these things. By the time you look to purchase grocery off of that minimum wage money, that will take a whole week or two pay to buy grocery, and it's still not enough. He drink, but he are not filled with drink. He clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. So, and that just we Israelite, we always subjected to payments. And on top of it, we Jakes being under the curses, to make it even worse, they would have vices, smoking cigarette, weed, having been a drunkard, cocaine, running on woman, also heroin. I mean, and that just makes it even more tough upon Jake. I tell you, all that gonna come to an end soon, because we trust in the word of the Heavenly Father. I mean, we as men of the Lord, knowing the law and all these things, it in our heart is hurt us to see the state that Israel in. But we know how wicked 2/3 of our people are. I mean, today I talking to one of those jakes, and all they could think about is another man's wife, to brush another man's wife, and eat some unclean, smoke cigarette. I mean, we just tired of seeing wicked jakes in that position. And in their mind, because they are killing, they are robbing, they're righteous. And telling themselves in their heart, they will go to heaven. I mean, boy, the Lord had to kill you, all of you wicked niggas, all you wicked Israelites. Yes? That have to be done. But you all just stiff neck and harden. You're just like a stiff-necked child that the father had to just give you a more brutal punishment. Yeah. And we people within that position, and I mean, it's like they want to realize it. They want to even realize it. But hey, I'll go back to the emails. Yeah. Let's see. Behold, the days cometh, he said the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper. And who is the reaper? These heathen nations. I mean, the so-called devil. He actually, everything is in him. Is the rulership is passed on to him. But these other nations that have covenant unto the devil, they benefit handsomely within this wicked kingdom. Because when you look at the Moabites, you see how they are. We still being the plowman for the Moabites. We still being the plowman for the East Indians. And that is just it. Let's see. And the treader of grapes, him that soweth seed, and the mountain shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build a waste city, and they shall build a waste cities, and inhabit them. Yeah, because when the kingdom of heaven come, everything is gonna be done over according to righteousness. Because even we as men of the Lord, we look for new heavens and new earth. And I'll get there in the scriptures. 2 Peter 3:13. It says, nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heaven and new earth wherein dwells righteousness. Because hey, if the Lord didn't make that promise unto us, and for us to continue being the plowman and under this wicked place, if this place were to continue forever, I mean that would be real terrible, you know. That mean we got a slave for the rest of our lives, and no redemption unto us. But it's not so. The Lord, he just as in all the captivity, the Lord always send a deliverer. But just think about it, and I'll get at, as you know what Judges would be just now. Judges 5. Cause reading it earlier on, you know, how when we been into captivity, we would cry unto the Lord. But as I said, we people, we when we was taken into captivity, we were given to serve wood and stone and other gods. So now the time the devil coming down on us, you know, we gonna cry back unto the Lord. But we know only the elect gonna cry back unto the Lord. He wanted, because those wicked jakes gonna continue praying unto their idol, and it wouldn't hear them. Cause look at example of that here. The book of Judges 10. Let's see, and verse 6. And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord, and served Baalim, another idol god, and Ashtaroth, and the gods of Syria, and the gods of Zidon, and the gods of Moab, and the gods of the children of Ammon, and the gods of the Philistines. So Israel is the same thing again. You know, when you look at Jake in this modern time, the serving the god of the Arabians, which is Allah, the serving the god of the Moabites, of the East Indians, the Elamites, I mean. They're serving the white man God, Jesus Christ. Always into some idolism. That is just Jake. Some idolatry. Let's see. And forsook the Lord, and served him not. And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he sold them into the hands of the Philistines, and into the hands of the children of Ammon. And I to show you how much time Israel cried back unto the Lord, and gone back to the wickedness up to this day. Because look, this speaking of we being in captivity under the Philistines and Ammon. We are under the captivity of the devil, the so-called white man. And watch how much years now. So nothing didn't change. But let me go down and say, and that year they vexed and oppressed the children of Israel 18 years. All the children of Israel that were on the other side Jordan, in the land of the Amorites, which is in Gilead. Moreover, the children of Ammon passed over Jordan and fight against Judah, and against Benjamin, and against the house of Ephraim, so that Israel was sore distressed. And the children of Israel cried unto the Lord. So listen this carefully, so we point to again to here. The children of Israel cried unto the Lord, saying, We have sinned against thee, both because we have forsaken our power and also served Baalim. And that is what going on now. We going back, and we the elect, the 1/3 going back and making, you know turning back onto the heritage and cry back unto the Lord, because we fed up at this wicked kingdom. We part with that old man are living wickedly and adulterously and all these things, because we ready for all this oppression to be released off of us. It said, and the Lord said unto the children of Israel, did not I deliver you from the Egyptians and from the Amorites, from the children of Ammon, and from the Philistines, the Zidonians, also, and the Amalekites? That to just show you how much captivity upon captivity upon captivity the Lord pours through, and we just keep going off and doing wickedly unto this day. Good thing for the Lord having a remnant, or that would have continued forever. Good thing the Lord made a promise unto Abraham and Isaac, even Jacob. Let's see. And the Maonites did oppress you, and he cried to me, and I delivered you out of their hand. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen, let them deliver you in the time of tribulation. And as I said, Israel always going back to beg the Lord. But this time is different, because we know this is the last captivity, whereby Israel wouldn't go off after this. Because the second Ezra 6 and 9 say that the end of the Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Esau have been ruling for the longest period of time now, over 500 years now. These Esau ruling. So I mean, soon the time the plowman taking over the reaper cometh, because we living in that time and where all the prophecies coming to pass, and we know the moment the MOTV start distributing out, to the World War III start, well, hey, this kingdom is already falling apart. We seen it. Look Russia alliance to China, and they putting it, they being against the this the whore that rideth upon the beast, and we know that is America, and the beast is all the NATO and EU. Yeah, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and that is just what Russia is against, because right now they looking to send a missile into Europe, because they have leads that they gonna attack Russia, in that form of aspect. So Vladimir Putin, the Lord just stirring up that spirit and putting up that spirit all upon him. They ready to start the war. But all praises to Yahweh Shem and Shai. We hope, quickly that all these things, all these plagues could come, and we go through our period, and with the help of the Lord, that this could just be over with quickly, because it's at the end. The end of a thing is better than the beginning. I hope this small lesson was edifying. Shalom unto all you Akims, pushing this within sincerity and truth. Double honors unto the elders and apostles. Shalom.